I feel like I need to remind people often that time is your most precious commodity, right? A lot of people think money is, and that's usually people who have a lack of money. They think that money is your most precious commodity, and in reality, time is, because time is the one thing you can't really replenish, right? So keep that in mind in going about your daily life. Your most precious commodity is time and what you do with it. With that being said, one of the biggest ways we waste time is with arguing. So I have like this kind of subset of rules that I apply that helps me avoid a lot of arguments. So first off, I never argue with anybody I love. I love this person, whether it be a family member, a good friend, mentor, whatever. I never argue with people I love because I love these people. And so I'm not going to exclude them out of my life. I'm not going to change their opinion. So what I really need to do instead of arguing is I need to understand how me and this other person can coexist with these different views. So never argue with people you love. Just try and figure out how you and the person you love can coexist and still accomplish things and be around each other with these varying views. Secondly, never argue with anybody you don't respect. You don't respect them anyway. You don't care what their opinions are. Chances are you're not going to change their opinions or get them to see your viewpoint. And again, you don't really respect these people. And so I try not to give people that I don't respect any of my time, if at all possible. Right? There's people you work with, that you got to work with. You don't respect them. You try not to spend too much time with them. You try not to argue with those types of people. Just leave them alone. No need to argue with folks you don't respect. Other thing is, again, you don't argue with total strangers, right? About politics, about religion, about finances, the way you do things, the way you move in your life. If you've proven that it's successful, you have really no reason to argue or try and convince anyone else your viewpoints, right? Let your results be the proof that what it is you would prefer to argue for is actually working, right? So instead of arguing with people, just show people. It's a lot easier to do that, and it's it's much more positive and keeps you with momentum. So long as you don't have to stop, turn to the side, or turn behind you and argue with people, you can keep looking forward, keep accomplishing your goals. Like I said, the less you argue, the more time you save, and again, time is your most precious commodity.